Thank you, Dana White of UFC, with UFC Fight Night on ESPN on Saturday, April 27th, from the BB&T Center in Sunrise near Fort Lauderdale. What can you say about this event and the card?
I'm excited to be back down in Florida. Obviously, it's been a minute, so the fans down there are great. Always have a blast down there, and the card's awesome. I'm very excited about the card too.
UFC Fight Night on ESPN had a change in the main event, and it's the South Florida Miami guy who could not compete. Just what happened with Yoel Romero, and if you could talk about his replacement.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with him. I don't know exactly what the issue is, but he couldn't do it. He's hurt. He's whatever his situation is. So we brought in, Jack Hermansson, who just came off an incredible win. The guy's the 10 rank guy in the middleweight contender. He has got 8 first-round finishes. I think that out of 16 of his 19 wins, they're of stoppage. He had 11 KOs and 5 submissions. The guy's a beast. So him and Jacare Souza should be a ridiculous fight.
Dana, when the UFC cards are put together, do you guys go into each card with backup plans for bigger matches on the card because of the possibilities of anyone getting hurt or other reasons?
Sometimes we do. If we're backing up a title fight, we will do that. But most of the time, somebody falls out, we find somebody. We figure it out. We're actually pretty good at that. We've saved a lot of cards that look like they were going to, lose a main event or co-main event or whatever it might be, and we do a pretty good job of that.
Dana, UFC was on Fox, now it's on ESPN. How has that gone so far, and what does ESPN do for the growth of UFC?
Yeah, it's been incredible. I mean, these guys have been amazing partners since before we were actually in the deal. The deal started Jan 1. These guys were incredible partners before that. Fox was great for us. Without Fox, we don't get to ESPN. And, ESPN is the best at what they do. They're the best in all of sports. And already in the short time that we've been in business with them, working with them has been amazing. They're very good. I'm very happy with this deal. And, what more could I want?
The pay-per-view model is changing across the board with everyone. Now UFC, tell me if this is right. Now UFC pay-per-view is available by subscribing to ESPN Plus. How has that process been going?
Very good. This is going to be our first one this weekend. So obviously, it's a first. I think that ESPN should have got into the pay-per-view business a very long time ago. But here we are. We're their partner, getting into it for the first time, and I think it's going to be super successful for them. They have the platform for all sports, and who reaches the fight fans better than we do, and who reaches sports fans better than they do. So it's a match made in heaven. It's a home run, and now we just got to work out the kinks and the tweaks and get our business rolling.
Dana, how do you look at the South Florida market for MMA? How is it growing, if it has, and do you see running more down here?
It's been big. Yeah, it's been big for a long time. Martial arts down there. The American Top Team, obviously Dan Lambert's company down there, has really helped, the boom down in Florida as a whole, not just South Florida. And, we're actually going down there. I'm going there early because I'm filming my show Lookin For a Fight, and we're doing it down there at the Titan event. That is a regular event down in South Florida.
That's a good segue, Dana, because I was just going to mention that Titan FC has a card in Fort Lauderdale the night before UFC Fight Night on ESPN. Can you elaborate a little more on what you're doing at that event?
Yeah, I'll be there. So what we do is I have a show that's on YouTube. It's called Dana White Lookin For a Fight. And basically, me, Matt Serra, and Dean Thomas roll into a town where a fight is happening. We take in whatever the town has to offer, what restaurants, food, and things to do, and then we go to a local fight and hopefully see talent there that we like and bring them into the UFC. So we've been doing this show for about 3 years, and it's been very successful, not in just us going out and having a blast, but I get to be a fan and go and watch other people's fights, and we found a lot of talent. It's been a great show.
That just sounds like an amazing event, an interesting idea, because you guys had your series that you were doing when you were taking the fighters and putting them all together and doing that showcase, trying to find the next fighter. Is that just an extension of that, or is it something different?
Yeah, it's just another way to find talent, and it's another way to involve the fans in the process and what we do. And it gives the fighter that we find a ton of exposure. So it serves a lot of different masters. It's actually fun.